Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. And so I've brought you back to my perfume tray for my summer update from spring. I've taken off a few here to the side, a few of the maybe richer, deeper perfumes, still absolutely appropriate for summer, but I wanted to make way for some of my more summery perfumes. Right now, we are on July the 3rd. It has gotten quite warm here already. Thank goodness we had a little cool down on Friday. But yeah, we get into the hundreds in the Midwest easily in July. So not my favorite weather, but I do have some beautiful summer perfumes here to share with you. What I brought out, I have a whole little grouping of my summer scents that are like, coconut and tropical flowers I'll share with you. So here at the back is Datura Noir, right here. It's a beautiful, rich coconut, Frangipani tiare flower, appropriate for nighttime, I would say, but of course you can wear it anytime, especially when you live in air conditioning. In front of that is Terracotta Le Parfum by Guerlain. I love this perfume. It's beautiful. I really can't find it in my area. There's not a whole lot of Guerlain that is like at the Macy's and Nordstrom's in my area. I would love to be able to go sniff a bunch of Guerlain, but it's just not in my, they have like the classic Shalimar, of course, stocked. But this one I had to blind buy. It was a very lucky blind buy. So was my Serge Lutens. And I was lucky. I don't ever suggest that you do that because most of the time I'm not lucky, so I've really tried to stop myself from doing that. But Serge Lutens, two that I've bought, I really, really love. I mean, that could be a real rabbit hole for me, but I'm holding back. As you can see, I have plenty of perfumes to play with. But yeah, this terracotta, it has, I'm pretty sure, like it might not be listed, but I'm pretty sure I smell some oak moss in it, so it has a little bit of a vintage vibe to it. But it's beautiful. I love it. Tropical flowers, vanilla. It's so pretty. Absolutely one of my favorites for summer. In front of that is the hibiscus. Which one? Sunkissed Hibiscus by Nest. It's a little different, but I absolutely love it. What can I say about it? I definitely get an irisy vibe from this, and there are no iris notes listed, no orris or iris. And so, maybe they use different things, or maybe it's just not listed, but it's again that tropical floral smell with a little bit of coconut. Probably less coconut than the other two. It's really soft and smooth. I love that perfume. I wore it yesterday. I wore it to go take a walk in the evening. It was absolutely beautiful with the big moon out. In front of that is Hibiscus Palm, and I can't remember if I mentioned that in my last video or not, but it's another summery tropical floral perfume, a little bit more floral and less sweet than perhaps the others. So pretty and not too strong, I don't think, for modern times. Sometimes floral perfumes can just be too strong for people, but I don't find this one to be too strong, not for me anyway. So pretty. I absolutely love that perfume. And you know what? I am so satisfied with these small bottles, and it's fun because I get to you know, have a little more variety and not have to have a big bottle stored on my tray. But this one, I love it so much that when I use it up, I definitely will want a full bottle of that one. But I've changed. I used to like only want big bottles of everything, and as you can see here on my tray, I'm definitely going toward, you know, getting smaller stuff because it is fun to have the variety, and it's easier on the budget too. Okay, in front of that, or next to that, is Tom Ford. This is Soleil Blanc, and this is the oil, the shimmering oil version. Super pretty. I don't know, this is maybe a little bit lighter than the Perfume. I love to layer that with Nashi Blossom by Jo Malone. It's a super pretty combination. Put the oil on my arms and my chest and then spray this on. It's so nice. Nashi Blossom is kind of sharp in the beginning, but it dries down to this beautiful, powdery, enveloping, comforting, summery scent. I just love it so much. In front of that is Valentino Donna Acqua. Beautiful, pretty little perfume. It's not super long lasting, so it had a moment in Fragcom, but I think a lot of people decluttered it because it doesn't last very long, but it's worth it to me. I absolutely love it. This is one of my daughter's very favorite perfumes. I ended up finding this size for a really decent price before prices went cuckoo on the internet. I think I got this for like $40, and I picked up one for each of my daughters. They both love it. I have one daughter that's very minimalist and only has a couple of perfumes. She has this one and Orange Blossom by Jo Malone. And then my other daughter is a little more like me. She's got quite a big collection. She loves perfume. So we all three have this one, and it is a delight. It's pear, it's almond, other florals, very pretty. And then what else have I put on here that's different? Back here I added Flora Botanica. It's a bright rosy perfume with green. It's supposed to have cannabis in it. I don't really get cannabis, but it's a green rose, really pretty and refreshing. It's strong though, so I don't overspray that, especially in summer. Like 1 or 2 sprays is good enough. This one here I got at Marshall's for just like $10 or $12. It's called Petunia by Badgley and Mishka. Beautiful, gorgeous perfume. If you package this up into a Jo Malone, I'd pay for it. I mean, it's so good. But I never see it at Marshall's anymore. So it's backup worthy, but I'm trying really hard to not buy backups and just to love what comes new. Let's see what else. I put out my Whispers in the Library right here. It's a really pretty vanilla perfume. It's got a note of papyrus. It's got woods in the base. It's a light vanilla. It's kind of a fluffy, airy vanilla. And it's different. It does not smell like your vanilla from the cupboard in the kitchen. It's got sort of a slightly mentholated note, which I don't always enjoy that, but in this perfume, there's just something so addictive and beautiful about it. This one is sadly discontinued. You don't see this sitting out at Sephora, and I don't know why. I think it's one of the very best Maison Margiela perfumes in their replica line. I think you can still find it online though. So tempting to get a backup of that one, but I love it. I'll enjoy it, and I'll let new things come, I guess. And I think that's about it. Okay, these little Jo Malones here in the front. I've got a wild bluebell and a wood sage and sea salt. Very refreshing, beautiful additions for summertime. Wild bluebell, I don't really wear on its own too much. I don't enjoy it on its own, but in combination with my other Jo Malones, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful addition. I don't know what it is about it on its own that is not perfect for me, but added to other perfumes, I really, really like it. Maybe that's why I don't have a big bottle of it yet, or a bigger bottle, but yeah, I think that's it for the perfume tray. And I just want to say I love doing this. It helps me to focus on perfumes for the season, and it also helps me to see what I'm leaving behind in my other perfume storage, and maybe it will help me to, see what maybe could go out of my collection. If I'm not going to put it on my tray, if I'm not intending to reach for it, maybe I should think about letting it go. I am at a point now where I really do enjoy everything that I have, so it's hard for me to let go. But also, I'm also testing new things and falling in love with new things. So I don't want my perfume wardrobe to expand any further than it is. So I'm at a difficult spot, like I really want to let something go if I'm going to bring something new in. And it's just, it's challenging at this point because I really do like everything that I have. Today, I'm going to tell you my scent of the day. Please tell me your scent of the day. I would enjoy that. I put on the Tom Ford shimmering oil from Soleil Blanc, and I put the Nashi Blossom on top. It was so, so pretty. And then what I wanted to mention too, I don't want to make this too long. We're at 12 minutes already. So my son used up Eau de Gaga. I bought this. I thought it was a bit too masculine for me. Maybe it's just a beautiful bergamot opening, very fresh, and then it turns into this gorgeous black tea. And when I looked it up on Fragrantica, people were saying that it's animalic and it's leathery, and I don't really get that. When my son wears it and he gives me a hug in the morning before school or whatever, it just smells so fresh and delicious because I do love to drink tea, and it just smells like a fresh, like tea with lemon or something. It smells great on him. I don't think it's too animalic, but he did use it up, and I was just so excited. And he was like, "Wow, Mom, you're really excited about this." And I'm like, "Well, of course I am, because we have to find him a new perfume, So I did have him test out some Jo Malones. I had him try wood sage and sea salt. And then these two are, what are they? Orange bitters and nectarine blossom and honey. He thought that those plus the wood sage and sea salt were too feminine for him. So I did, I pulled this out for him. It's Mandarino di Amalfi. I did not buy this new. I bought it used. They're so expensive. I wish Tom Ford wasn't so crazy with their prices, but isn't this a gorgeous bottle? I just love it. But yeah, he likes this, and he liked the Jo Malone Oud and Bergamot, which it reminds me a lot of the Eau de Gaga. It's got that beautiful fresh opening with the bergamot, and it's very woody and masculine, and that's more his vibe. He doesn't want anything to be too sweet or too girly, and I was shocked that he thought wood sage and sea salt was too girly for him. I don't see it girly at all. I think it's absolutely unisex, but yeah, that's his preference, and he's going to try these two out right here. I'm tempted to get him another Eau de Gaga. It did smell so good on him, and you can still find it for a reasonable price, but it'll be fun to look for a new scent for him. My older sons, I have 5 kids altogether. My older sons have some perfumes for me, and they just aren't into them, which is fine. Everybody has their own thing. But it is exciting for me that my youngest son will wear perfume every day after his shower. So that's about it. I hope you're all doing really well, and I hope you have a fantastic summer, and I'll be back sometime, who knows when. Take care. Bye-bye.